Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are just joining, my name is Addie. I am currently, well, as of today, when I post this, I will be exactly 12 weeks pregnant. And I have been on bed rest due to some complications since 8 weeks. So, I think 9 weeks. 8 weeks, like 8.5, I think. It's been about 3 weeks that I've been on bed rest so far, and I have 3 weeks to go. And I thought that I would just jump on here and give you guys a little update because I did not give one last week. So this will be like my week 10 and 11 recap and how things have been going. First off, I will just tell you, it has been so hard. Not just mentally, because it really has been tough mentally, but physically, and I don't know how else to describe it, but in every way, pretty much, it's been rough. Like, I feel so useless. Forget the fact that I'm bored half the time. I don't even care about being bored, but I feel useless, and that is really, really hard for me. I can hear Dan struggling downstairs with the girls, and it like breaks my heart that I can't go help him, that I know he's struggling. I know he is stressed out to the max and does not get a break, and I can't help him. And that has really, really, really been hard on me. And unfortunately, we really don't have much help. Our kids go to bed at 6 p.m. And for most people in the world, they're working right now. Their days are full until 5:30. And so people can't really come help until after the girls are in bed, which is not really helpful for Dan. So that seems like it's really complaining, and it's not complaining because there are so many people who do not have help. It's just, I'm just saying that there's nothing I can do to help him. I can't call someone and be like, hey, can you just come help Dan real quick? I know he's struggling, because people are working and they have their own lives too. But it's just been hard. It's just been one of those things that it's really hard to sit back as a mom, as a wife, as a human being, and see someone struggling and not be able to help them at all. He can't work at all in the days. So he's trying to do everything in the day, help out with the family. Once they go to bed, he, tries to clean and do the dishes and do all that. And then once he's done with that, instead of resting or going to bed, he tries to do some work and tries to get things going. And I know it's just been a really hard season for him, so not being able to help him has been really hard, especially knowing that I'm the cause of some of his stress, because, I constantly have to be like, I'm really hungry, can I please have lunch? Or I know I just had lunch, but I'm still so hungry, can I please have a snack? Or, please, I need more water, whatever it is. And unfortunately, the girls can help a little, like Isabel, maybe some, but she's 3. They're not really able to be relied on. They can help sometimes, but they can't be relied on. So he often is, running up and down the stairs, and just, yeah, I can't do anything for myself. So it's like, if I want to write thank you cards to like take that off his plate, and I don't have a pen, I'm like, I need a pen. Dan, can you get me a pen? It's just like those stupid, simple things that are 10 feet away from me that I just can't go get. And that's been really hard. And even just the mess, like, because I'm constantly in our room now, the girls like to bring anything and everything in here just to hang out in here, which I love, because I love to be able to see them and hang out with them. But our room is a complete disaster, and I see it, and I just can't do anything about it. And so I just have to wait, for Dan to come up at night, trip over something, like get upset because our room is such a disaster. He's too tired to clean it. So our room is just like this never-ending pile of craziness, and I just can't help. So that has really been hard for me, to just be so useless. And it's a great lesson in life, like feeling this way, because when I wasn't on bed rest, I feel like often I would take for granted all the time I had, like my movement. So it's been a really good lesson, and I think I guess I thought I had used my time wisely for the most part, but I can see now that maybe I hadn't. So I definitely will be making some changes, which I guess is good. And my sister set us up a meal train recently, which has been so helpful. Like, it definitely takes the stress off Dan a little bit, just trying to, you know, get dinner prepped and then feed everyone and then do the dishes, like from all the, you know, dinner stuff. That has been really, really helpful, having dinners come, and it has been so kind of everyone in our network who has signed up or who has just sent love. Like, that has been so, so amazing. So if you know someone in my position who is on bed rest or something and they have a meal train, please consider signing up, because I cannot tell you how helpful it has been. And it almost, like, me as someone sitting in bed doing nothing, I almost feel bad when people bring meals to me, because it's like, I've done nothing today and you are bringing me a meal. And so it's very humbling to accept that help, because I know that it's helping my family so much and it's taking so much stress off Dan. Like, that little piece has just been so helpful. Physically, weeks 10 and 11 have been okay. I mean, I am still bleeding on and off. I don't know why. That is the biggest anxiety piece for me, is that I can have a day where I'm not, and then I have a day where I am, and I just don't know why. They don't know why. The doctors don't know why. They can't figure it out. They don't know why. It could just be, you know, who knows? And I think just the not knowing is where so much of my anxiety comes from, because it is just so hard not knowing. And every time I, you know, go to the bathroom and have some bleeding, it's just like, am I going to lose this baby? Am I going to keep this baby? I don't know. And I actually am going to the doctor today. I'm so excited just to check, like, how's baby doing? Is everything still okay? I am 100% hopeful. I don't feel as if I've lost baby. I am in a much better mind space than I was at week 9 when I last went to the doctor. So I am very, very hopeful. I am very excited to see baby. And Dan actually gets to come with me this time, so I'm really excited that he gets to see baby for the first time as well. Symptom-wise, I would say that most of my symptoms have gone away. I am feeling mostly good. My nausea had gone away completely until like the last 2 days. Suddenly I've been nauseous again, so I don't know, something hormonal, I guess, probably, but for the most part, I'm feeling pretty good. Outside of pregnancy, being in bed has been like, my hips are so sore, and I have lost like all muscle mass in my legs. Like, my calves have always been one of the strongest parts of my body, and when I'm like feeling sore in bed, I'll just like run my hands along them, and I have like no muscle left. And it's crazy to me that 3 weeks can do that. Maybe they just weren't so strong to begin with, I guess, but that's definitely, I'm looking so forward to just being able to go on walks again. I don't think I'll be exercising very much during this pregnancy, just because of the anxiety that I've had. I don't want to do anything that would risk, you know, going too fast and harming the baby in any way. So I don't think I'll be like lifting weights and trying to get any muscle back during this pregnancy, but just being able to go for walks and use my muscles again, I'm so excited for. And then in the days just like pass, like, I've stopped kind of watching TV in the daytime. I used to just have it on in the background while I worked and, you know, watched it through lunch and did all that, but I just felt like bad. I just feel gross watching TV like 18 hours a day. It's nice to have the option, and I'll watch something before I go to bed now, but I just stopped in the day. It was just not good for my health. And so I've just tried to do other things. I have been writing stuff for video ideas that I want to do for December when I'm not in bed anymore, hopefully. I've just started doing cross stitch again, which this is what I made for Isabel when she was born, and I haven't made Juliana's. So I literally just started Juliana's, like, I haven't done more than 2 letters. I've been doing some budgeting and finance for our family and just trying to get us in a more savings position so that we can potentially buy a new house in the next couple years. And just things like that. I've just tried to find other things to do than watch TV. I just finished a really good book. I don't remember the name of it, and it's not in bed, so I can't tell you right now. But I will link it in the description below so that if you need a book recommendation, you have it. And yeah, that's how week 10 and 11 are going. So, well, I'm in a new spot. I just got back from the doctor and everything looked so good. Here's little babe. So baby is very strong, and I talked to her about a lot of different things, and fortunately she said things were looking so good and the bleeding has, you know, subsided to a point that she thinks I can start moving around a little bit. So she's moving me to modified bed rest. So I'm still not supposed to be doing much, but I can go up and down the stairs now, which is such a game changer for me because I can sit down on the couch and interact with the family and have, you know, meals with the family. So that's going to be great. She still doesn't want me doing anything like crazy. This is still bed rest. It's just modified. So I still can't lift anything, still can't clean, but I can kind of move around just a little bit more and just be with people and, you know, get my own food. So I think a lot of the burden, or, you know, how I feel like I might be a burden, is going to be lifted. And even just for Dan, me being able to be downstairs so that he can, you know, run and do something real quick. So this is just so nice, and I look forward to the next stage where I can start like walking around and going for walks and stuff again. But this has been just like the best news ever. Like I couldn't have asked for a better appointment. So just really happy and happy with the update. So thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video for the next update. Talk to you soon. Bye.